Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
Well, I think that's the first time from Greg we got through all the talking points that were lined out in a segment. Usually we have a lot carrying over, but you had mentioned during the break that you still had more on water you wanted to cover before we move into the next phase of garden setup.
Yeah, so that was only two of the water places that we can address. There's rainwater then. And rainwater is really important. One of the things that I've noticed that they do in a lot of developments is that they take the rainwater even off of the roof and they run it out into the streets, which in my brain is ludicrous. If you have water that's falling on your property, you need to get it in basins around your house and then plant around those basins. And it's really super simple to do. Brad Lancaster, who I mentioned earlier, has a book called Rainwater Harvesting for Drylands and Beyond. It's the Bible for rainwater harvesting, and it seems complicated. It's not. It's really simple. So that's another way. Look at the rainwater that falls on or near your property. And when I say near, there's also something that you can do, and that's collect the rainwater off of the street in street side basins. And they're designed so that the water runs by on the street and there's one entrance, no exit. And when that basin's full, the water keeps running, and then you plant natives in those street side basins. And that is also legal in the Phoenix area and the Tucson area. I don't know about the rest of the state. So it's another way to get water. We call that stormwater collection. And then another place you can actually get water in the summertime is, that drip, drip, drip from your air conditioning unit, the condensation. In the summertime, it makes so much water. Use it. Collect it.
Well, Rosie puts a bucket under there because it's perfectly distilled.
Exactly.
Water, and it's the dog's drinking water all summer long.
There you go. Absolutely. So I really invite you to get creative about finding out where your water's hanging out at, where it's coming from, where you could get it.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona homeowner's best friend.